Roy Halladay, Gene Stick Michaels, Don Baylor, Dick Enberg, Lee May, Jim Bunning, Bob Wolf, Dallas Green, Ruben Amaro, Bobby Dorr, Darren Dalton, Bill Webb, Gene Conley, Jimmy Pearsall, Roy Sievers, Steve Palermo, Jim Landis, Bob Serve, Andy Marte, Russ Getz, Bill Hands, Mike Ilyich, Ken Kaiser, Sam Melee, and Giordano Ventura. We just want to thank you for your contributions to the greatest sport in the world, baseball. And though we lost you in 2017, time can never dim the glory of your deeds. Rest in peace and Godspeed.
Turn it up, let it start. From block to block, it's catching hearts and jacking more. And the punk police can't break me face. You can have keep something cheap. But right now I got my mind set up. Looking at the problem, I'm not get up. People trying to make the payback fast. And my brothers in the blocks, better fix black, and accept your
From high atop Robinson Manor, live out of West Palm Beach, Florida, this is the Jake Robinson Sports Experience. It's your boy, Jake the Snake, saying what up, Happy New Year's, 2017, out the door, on with the brand new year. And we just want to thank everyone for being here. It's the Jake Robinson Sports Experience, exclusively on the Let's Talk Baseball Podcast Network. I got your hookup. Holler if you hear me. And look, you can call me McRib because I'm back, bitches. Happy New Year's. Jake the Snake running wild. And I gotta tell you, I got a lot to be thankful for with this new year, and a lot of it starts with a lot of you. I mean, it's just hard to even think that just 9 months ago, my home burned to the ground, literally on my birthday. Yeah, it burned to the ground. I had nothing left. The only thing I had left was the clothes on my back and what I had in my backpack. And what started out as such a dismal 2017 has really turned the corner. And now here I am live out of West Palm Beach, Florida, giving it to you. And what do you know? I mean, it's just so many things to be grateful for. And now we have the podcast going, and, you know, the fan page is growing by leaps and bounds. All my family members are healthy. It's just a lot to be grateful for, and I'm looking forward to 2018 because I'm predicting big things for the Snake. I mean, really. I'm going to be hot stepping like Edie Camoes, baby. And there is, like, nothing going on in baseball. Can you believe? I mean, like, it is, like, at a virtual standstill. And I told you last week, I just want to take all these owners and GMs, and next year at the winter meetings in Orlando, we need to throw them in a hotel and load that hotel up with, like, hookers and blow and liquor and, you know, just shady individuals. And we need to lock them all up. And, like, let them sit there for, like, a week under those conditions. And let's see what happens. Because it's just getting slower and slower and slower. And now we're into the new year, 2018. I mean, we got to think at some point, some of these dominoes begin to fall here. I mean, it is just at a virtual standstill. Well, there was one signing this week. I mean, thank God for something, right? And we'll dig into that. I'm sure everybody knows now Wade Davis signed with the Colorado Rockies. And that's, the Rockies are up to some interesting things. Also, we got a contest today on this brand new year. And it's just, look, what a tough contest. And we're going to dig into that, of course. We're going to announce the winner. I mean, I want to thank everyone who sent in your entries and who took the time to write to me and tell me the experience that made you a baseball fan forever. And I got to tell you, I was really, really impressed. And thank God I had help trying to pick a winner because it was virtually impossible. I mean, it really was. They were all very, very good. And I want to thank you guys for, all the support that you give to this network, the Let's Talk Baseball Podcast Network, the Jake Robinson Sports Experience, rounding third with my boy Mikey. Rounding third with TJ Gordon, and the Grand Slam Fantasy Hour with my boy Mikey Franks. It's just been an amazing year. And the Let's Talk Baseball fan page is just blowing up exponentially. It's like Hiroshima in that son of a bitch. I can't believe just the growth that look, I'm going to tell you something. When we started that room, there was literally 7 of us. There were 7 of us that started that room, and it stayed like that for maybe, 3, 4, 5 months. And basically, it was just 7 of us. We talk about baseball, and in fact, check it out. It was 7 of us originally, and then 2 of the people divorced each other. So one of them left the room. So then it was down to 6. It was like 6 Little Indians, 5 Little Indians. They were, and that Little Indian left. He eventually left too. So really, it was down to like 5 people. And now when I look up, I got 2,300 people and counting every day on the Let's Talk Baseball fan page. And it's because of you guys. Now, I used to do so much work and so much posting on that page, and it is just great to just sit back and all the knowledge that's on this page. I am so impressed, and it's some of the new people that we have too. And it is good to see Ryan Benke back. It is good, solid baseball minds on there, and it's good that I don't have to do all the work anymore. I can just let you guys post and read your thoughts. And I gotta tell you, I get off on that just as much as posting my own stuff. And like I said, none of this would be possible without you. So, me, Mikey, TJ the fucking head, Richard DeSalvo, we just want to thank you. Because you've made all this possible. And I've told you over and over again, we're just scratching the surface. This is the ground floor, and we're going up, baby. 2018, we're going to explode. We're going to spooge over everything. Like everything. We're just going to leave a mess wherever we go. I've been everywhere you've never been, and I'm better than I've ever been. And that's the truth, baby. Jake the Snake is running it. It's time for Jaco to get unchained, if you know what I'm saying. You feel me? So, look, not a lot of things going on in baseball. We are going to talk about a couple things that we saw during the year. We're going to talk about the Colorado Rockies. We're gonna figure out a winner to this contest. And quite honestly, I am perplexed. It's going to be really, really tough. So, and first place is a $25 gift certificate to Dick's Sporting Good. Second place is a 10-piece 1990s era baseball card collection of your favorite team. There's also a t-shirt with that first prize. And look, don't fret if you didn't win, because quite honestly, anybody could have won this thing. It was like a virtual toss-up. And there's going to be many, many, many more things coming. This is just our way of saying thank you to you. The Let's Talk Baseball Podcast Network and the Jake Robinson Sports Experience live out of West Palm Beach. And I'm feeling frisky tonight. I mean, it's New Year's. What do you want from me? I don't drink. I just live off the adrenaline of this. So, like I said, look, thank God that somebody made a move. And thank God it was, a top 15 free agent, Wade Davis, the former closer for the Chicago Cubs and the Kansas City Royals, and back in the day, Tampa. Well, he's now signed with the Colorado Rockies, and Colorado Rockies are now forming what we can call the Super Bully. You got these teams that they got super rotations. They got the super rotations like the Washington Nationals. Like, look at them from top to bottom. I mean, how do you beat that? And then you look at, like, the Yankees. Look at that lineup. They're like the super lineup. Well, the Colorado Rockies are like the Super Bully. And their bullpen, they have just invested in their bullpen in this offseason. They signed Wade Davis to a 3-year, $52 million contract with a player option for the 4th year. Clearly, he is the best free agent closer on the market. Like I said, he's ranked number 13. He's the 13th ranked free agent this offseason. And he'll be making the highest per year salary for a relief pitcher at $17.3 a year. That's million, folks. That's what an M. Relief pitcher comes in, 1 inning, $17.3 mil. Man, I'm in the wrong business. Wow. The previous record was Arnaldus Chapman. He was at $17.2 mil. And Kenley Jansen of the LA Dodgers, he's at $17 mil. He was signed last offseason. So now the Rockies have signed this season in the offseason. They've re-signed Jake McGee. They've imported Brian Shaw from the Cleveland Indians. And now they fortified that closer position with Wade Davis, who's had a very successful career. But there are some question marks that surround Wade Davis as we go into this season. He's 32 years old, and he's been an all-star in 3 straight years. The numbers look great. I mean, 32 for 33 last year, no problem with that, right? You'll take that all day, right? But are they misleading? I'm not sure. I mean, there's a couple things about Wade Davis that, if I'm a Rockies fan, I feel like short time, this isn't a bad deal. But long term, year 3, year 4, I'm not so sure I'm happy with this contract. But, at that point, one thing you can always deal at the trade deadline is relief pitching. I mean, relief pitching always gets dealt to the deadline. So maybe the Rockies are banking on the fact that they feel confident in going to the World Series. They feel confident in taking the next step in the playoffs and having a chance to play in the World Series. And they're going to fortify that bullpen. Now, you got to think, of all the teams in Major League Baseball, the Colorado Rockies would benefit the most from a bullpen, a super bully. And you say, why, Jakey? Why? Well, sit on my lap and let me tell you why. The Colorado Rockies playing that high altitude, it's hard to breathe, you know what I mean? Like, starters don't last long in games there. It's very tough conditions to play in. And so your best bet is, especially when you look at the makeup of the Rockies staff, starting staff, and your Freelands and your